Welcome! I'm going to do a build from a homebrew subclass called Way of the Force. So let's dive right in. Level 1. The first thing I'm going to choose is my race. I'm going to go with the half elf so I can get the +1 in wisdom and a +1 in dexterity, as well as 2 more skill proficiencies. I'm going to choose acrobatics and persuasion. My point buy stats are going to look like this. I'm going to have a 10 in strength, I'm going to have a 15 in dexterity, I'm going to have a 12 in constitution, an 11 in intelligence, a 13 in wisdom, and a 12 in charisma. Adding in my half elf racial stats, I'm going to get a +1 in dexterity, putting that to a 16, a +1 in wisdom, putting that to a 14, and a +2 in charisma, putting that to a 14 also. For my class, I'm going to choose the monk, obviously, because this is all about the Way of the Force, and the Way of the Force is a monk subclass. As a level 1 monk, the only thing you really get to choose are your skill proficiencies, and I'm going to go with athletics and insight for this one. Level 2, Ki and unarmored movement. Moving on. At level 3 is when you can choose your monastic tradition, and so I'm going to choose the Way of the Force, because that's what this whole video is about. So when you choose the Way of the Force, you can choose a Sunblade type. I'm going to go ahead and go with the single-bladed Sunblade. That'll give me the single-bladed fighting style as well. And then you also get some force techniques. You automatically get telekinesis. You can choose between force pull and force push, and I'm going to choose force pull. You can also choose one more from any of the other options, and I'm going to choose force persuasion to get expertise in persuasion. Also at level 3 you get deflect missiles. Level 4. For level 4 I'm going to go ahead and go with the ASI. I'm going to give myself a +2 in dexterity for a total of 18 on my dex. Also at level 4 you gain slow fall, which is pretty nice. Level 5. At level 5 you get extra attack and stunning strike. Level 6. At level 6 you get Ki and power strikes. You also gain more abilities from your monastic tradition, so for Way of the Force, you can choose more force techniques, as well as you get a buff to your Sunblade. Your Sunblade is now a +1, and for my force techniques I'm choosing force deflection and saber throw. Level 7. At level 7 you gain evasion, which is super cool, as well as stillness of mind. At level 8 you get another ASI. I'm going to put +2 in wisdom, so now my wisdom should be a 16. With my wisdom being a 16, I should actually have an AC of 17 now with unarmored defense. Level 9, more speed. Level 10, purity of body. Level 11. For level 11 your Sunblade is now a +2 and you can choose more force techniques. I'm going to choose force heal, force speed, and force push. Level 12 you get another ASI. I'm going to get a +2 in dex, making that a 20 and making my overall AC an 18. At level 13 you get Tongue of the Sun and Moon. Level 14 is Diamond Soul, level 15 is Timeless Body. Level 16 is another ASI, this time I'm going to buff my Wisdom again, so now I have an AC of 19. At level 17 your Sunblade becomes a +3 now, and you can choose 3 more Force techniques. I'm going to choose Force Sight, Force Lightning, and Force Jump. Level 18 is Empty Body, level 19 is another ASI, and I'm going to put a +2 in Wisdom, so now Wisdom and Dex are both at 20, giving me an AC of 20. And level 20, Perfect Self.